Well, good day, tubes. Welcome back to the 800. Work on the 800. Oh boy, what a job. So there was a little bit of commenting, I guess on the last video there, of setting these valves and how you're supposed to let it warm up and then set them. Well, yes, that is true. And that's what it says in the book, but I set them kind of sort of a sloppy 16, if you want to go that way, we'll say. So, I mean, I could still take that cover off, I guess. I've glued it on again and let it warm up and then take it off and re-check them, but I don't know whether I'm going to go that far. If there's a problem, I'll probably do that. I'll have to do that, but I've set them kind of sloppy. I don't think there's going to be that much of a problem with it. So anyways, today we are going to attempt to remove this front end. I've already got the tie rods pulled off of here, kind of out of the way on both sides. This radius rod arm here seems to want to just pull right out of there. That one doesn't, so I'm going to have to take it off down there. A little bit more messing about. So we're going to get that. I got the jack under here. I should get a stand under it. Let's see how bad this front end is. Really bad. Like, this thing is so floppy in there. Oh man, it was actually doing this when Dill was out running it there. So we're gonna pull it off. I did order a new radiator and it is here. Thought, you know what, while we got it all ripped apart, we might as well do that too. It's here. So I gotta also take it off whenever we get the front end off somehow here and get that all apart. I gotta get the shroud off again and reuse that shroud, clean it up, sandblast it, and try to straighten it a little bit too. There's a couple of dings in it. And then this cover here, I want to try to get this guy off too after we get the front end off of here, so I can take it down and give it a good cleaning and painting. I don't know whether we'll get today into removing all this lovely stuff to get in there to find out where the seal's leaking, because something's definitely leaking down the front into there. So we've got a bit of work to do here. So I just kind of wanted to get all that tidied up and cleaned out and figure out where's leaking. I did order the pin, the big pin, the pivot pin, and the bushing, and I ordered a seal for this governor shaft, wherever that ends up down there. It's so full of muck and goo and crap in there right now. I have no idea where it's going yet. So anyways, we'll see what we can do here. Alright, I didn't realize how bad these bearings were on this front too. Holy smokes. Have a look down in here. You can see down in here. Let me turn it a bit here. Well, that's the pin moving there. But oh jeez. I know farmers are generally cheap. Nothing against farmers. I absolutely love you because you guys feed me, alright? But there's a time where you really got to do some maintenance on your machines. Like this thing has probably never been looked at on these front bearings. I mean, I just noticed this here too. The radius is really bad here. Like, holy smokes. Oh man. I know farmers, not saying your guys are cheap, the ones that are farmers, but I don't know how you guys don't have more downtime than you do with stuff. Like, holy smokes. Honestly, it's crazy. But I still love you guys. I love the farmers. I love you guys. I do, because you do feed me. But wow, some maintenance. Now, I don't know how far into this I'm going to get, if I'll put new, you know, all this. I don't think I'll do all this stuff. I'll probably just do my little trick where I showed you before. We just jam in some towels into there and tighten her down and drive on. She's good for another 10 years. There you go, the farmer's doing the quick and easy thing I just explained about, right? But no, it's, you know, it's like maintenance. Holy cow, you got to do some maintenance at some point. But anyways, let's get this off of here. Ow. Okay, that's turning off the whole entire stud. Kind of figured that was going to happen. Can fix that after. We'll take it into the vise and get the nut off and then put this guy back in. Alright. Now, hopefully, when that comes off of here, that should just sit there. Should. How much wears on this? Ooh, fair bit. Fair bit. And in here, it's actually got little grooves in there for oily stuff. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's little grooves in that. And then the cap, someone's oiled it or greased it at one time trying to maybe save it, but these things I imagine are pretty darn hard. But anywho, okay, so let's have a look at this front end here now. Okay, so this is where the pin is, and there's the pin there, right in there, that round thing. And then there's this retainer plate here that holds it on. Oh, that wasn't very tight. And this little pin, should show you the new one here. But this pin is supposed to thread in, like it turns and threads into something. What yet? I don't know. I bet you this one will probably just all fall apart. Let's see what happens here. Momentarily. It's a nice fine thread bolt there. I really like their fine thread stuff back then. Okay, so this little retainer, it looks like it's broken. It looks like this has been broken or something. Oh boy, that's not good. And this, I would imagine, threads into that thing there. Oh, it is so wore out. And it's not threading anything. Isn't that just lovely? There's another ring on here though, which I don't know what that does, but let's see here. Holy smokes. Oh, those threads are just mashed. Just mashed. That looks like a collar ring, or looks like a little piston ring actually, but oh, that's not good. That means that the threads inside there are probably not doing anything. Now let's see if we can just push this piece right off of here. Okay, that bolt's pretty tired there too. Might have to put something else in there. That's hopefully holding everything here. Ooh. Oh, I see. Okay. This isn't going to come apart exactly as I thought it would. There is actually another bracket that's all in behind here, so that's going to make it a little more challenging for me. I had this radiator off, which is mostly off. She would she would definitely just come right off of here. But one the one bolt here is being kind of a doink, and it's twisting inside of the radiator. So But anyways, well, I don't know if the threads are buggered in this other piece or not. It doesn't feel too good, but interesting. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to get my torch out, cut this bolt off best I can. Not really crazy about doing that in here on this floor, but looks like that's what I'm gonna have to probably do here. So this is actually, I'll show you in a second, it's kind of like a carriage thing that sits in here. It's kind of neat. And I think it's spot welded or riveted to each other. So, okay, I'm gonna have to get down on my dirty floor here and cut that feller off, I guess. I don't really like the torch in here on this kind of stuff. Okay, here goes nothing. Hopefully it doesn't light on fire on me. I don't have anything except some coolant to put it out, but we'll see what happens. Gonna put some gloves on here too, I think. Of course, the one that's kind of, it's turning inside of the radiator. I guess it's supposed to be locked in there. It's turning, and this, the left side, it has like a slot, so it would come out there just fine. But so that sucks. Gonna be a tight little spot in here to do this. I don't know whether it's any better if I go that way, or I don't think so. Well, I gotta be a little careful. Oops. I could probably tear it right out of the bottom of the radiator too. I gotta be careful because my other where the hood mount is right there. So it's gonna suck trying to get this cut out of here. You can't really get a good angle at it except the front here. I have to do it that way. Oh, I love my cutting torch, but I don't like doing stuff like this, because you're gonna eat sparks regardless. Let's fire it up. I think that'll do her. And the floor's on fire. Oh, the towel's on fire now. Got to get this outside. Get her outside. There. Okay, that should come off. Yep, we're good. We're clear. Sweet. Okay, it's very smoky in here now from all the years of grease and stuff. That got hot really quick. Don't think I hurted anything. Okay, I guess while we're sitting there, we'll get this front end off of here if we can. Should be able to. Hopefully. It's gonna want to fall on me. Okay. Wow, it's worn out. All right, that'll be fun getting that back on. That bushing, I'll show you this bushing. Wow, is it wore out? My goodness. Oh, it smells like arc welding for some weird reason. That is wore out. So we'll have to get that guy bashed out of there. Holy smokes. Stay. Don't do that. Okay, that's off. And I'd like to get this whole bracket off here too. If I could, so I can get into eventually into there. Look at the years of grease and painted grease. Let's give it a quick paint job. Okay, that's going to need a big socket. Get on her there, bud. Big socket, and I don't think I got a wrench that big out here. No, my 3/4 was the biggest. So that is definitely a way bigger than 3/4. Miles bigger. It looks like they're studs too, so that's good. But I believe there's one of them nuts down here. There is two, buried under the muck. That might be fun getting that one out. I might have to go get a wrench. I do have bigger wrenches. Okay, let's figure out what size it is anyways. Okay, so we'll get the big kit out. I think we can get a couple of them with this. What is that, 1 1/16 inches? That might not be far off. Bang on there, bud. Now, 1 1/16 inches, you're gonna need an extender. And let's see if we can get these ones out here. The top one should be nice and easy. The bottom one though, I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do that yet. And this piece is gonna be pretty heavy, so I might not take these top ones right out right away. Oh man, whatever rubber they use to cushion that thing. Why that stuff stinks. Holy smokes. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get... Oh, you know what? The great engineers at Ford, I believe, left us a little hole there, but not for this extension. I need a shorter extension. Hopefully that'll reach. That might be too short now to get in there. Ah! You're kidding me, right? It's too short. Too short. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to reach her because this guy is just a bit too long. If this was like an inch shorter, it probably would have fit fine. I don't have room for my, well, you know what? Maybe we can make this work. I'm gonna go the right way. Oh, baby. Ta-cha! I don't think I've got lock washers this big to replace these ones. It's a fair good size nut though. Okay, let's see if we can do it with this one too. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm going to get it with this one. It's a little weirder position on this one here. Nope. Whoa, one nut's gonna screw me. I can probably get my wrench in there though. Let me go grab 1 1/16 inches. Okay, now that the flame show's over, we can get you back in here. So I got my wrench here. Holy smokes. It would have to be the tightest one. Oh bother. Oh bother. Wow, this has been leaking for a while, I think, here. Holy smokes. Now, it could be the oil pan leaking in the front here too, but hard to say really. Okay, great big lock washer. Oh, not too bad looking, really. So whenever I get this out, I'm going to find somewhere to put a jack stand under. And I think that might be it tonight, because holy man, it's like burning rubber smell in here. It's terrible. Whatever that was under that little pad. Holy smokes. Literally. Smokes. Okay, now that one. Might be the one that's holding it all together here. Oh, and I pulled the whole stud out. Silly thing. And there we go. We got her off. Except that one did that, but anyway. That's not too bad. Alright, well, I'm going to get this out of here. Boy, oh boy, I got a lot of cleaning up to do on that part. Okay, we got a jack stand under them just in case. I don't know if that'll do anything, but jammed a hunk of wood in there. So, we've either got a leak on the governor rod here, or it's totally wore out. Probably totally wore out. Or a leak on the main seal, which I'm not 100% sure exactly where it is. I'm not sure if it's actually in the block or if it's in this other piece here. It might be there too. Since there's oil coming out of here, I would assume that the seal is kind of just behind this pulley here, not on the actual block on the crankshaft, but she definitely been leaking for a while there with all that muck there. Ugh. So, I'm not even sure what holds this on. Looks like a pin maybe. Like a pin's driven in there. So that'll be fun trying to get that out again. But I don't think I'm going to tackle that tonight. Looks like the pan gasket isn't leaking anyway, so that's good. Would have been a heck of a lot easier to put the pan back on like this when we did our way back there. But anyways, that's alright. So I would say we've probably got a leak right there. Zoom in there, somewhere right in there, or in behind there, I'm not sure. We're going to do both anyways, whenever we get to that part. Alright, I thought I'd pull off maybe the pulley tonight too, just to see what's under here, if I can. I might have to get my impact on that one. Imagine these are on probably pretty good. Holy smokes. Okay, impact time. Alright, maybe I'm losing my strength. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. A little more line there, bud. There we go. So I marked the pulley. I don't know if that matters. I'm probably going to paint it anyways, but it's got a fairly good groove in that pulley. Yeah, I'm just weak. Apparently. New lock washers on this too, I think. Now, that might need a bit of persuading. It's probably all rusted onto here, so I'm gonna have to get something light and give her a tap. It's actually got a little burr marker. Someone's hit it. Maybe I can free it up enough. Hey! Oh, that's not what I wanted to see under there. Now, I presume this is probably impacted onto the crankshaft. And oh boy, I might have to get the big air out for that one. What do I see in here? Looks like it just kind of dead ends right there. It should spin off. I'm expecting this to spin off maybe with this coupler too here. If it's all one thing, or the coupler just sits on there on a spline maybe or something. Well, I'm gonna try hitting that with an impact. See if I got a socket here for it. A little better. That's about the best I can do. I don't think this gun knows this gun gonna do that. I am not sure. I presume this is threaded in. And it is. And splined. I was right! Holy smokes, I can't believe that actually took it off. There you go. That should just flink off. And what do we got in there now? Ooh, that stinks. It smells like really greasy stuff. And that looks like this housing here now will come off. And that governor lever and everything should come off with this next housing. I don't see a seal. Yes, I do see a seal. There's actually a lip of a seal right there. And that actually could be my seal. Boy, it is so dirty in there. It's really hard to see. Get off. Okay, so that's sealing on this surface here then. A little ridgy. A little ridgy. I would say from the way that's fitting on, that seal's not doing much. It's probably let stuff go right past. You can kind of see it. I think it's a combination though between this little seal down in here. What a dirty mess, eh? Holy smokes. It's slowly been bleeding all these years, I guess. I believe that's a pin holding that. It's hard to tell until they get it really clean. But inside of here should be the governor assembly too. I think that's the seal there I gotta replace. This one in here. I don't really know if you guys can see that too well. Let's get you in a bit closer here. So you can see the lip of that seal there, right? I believe that's the one I'm after. I'm gonna go grab my kit there and grab the seal out of it. Okay, I actually got two of these because just in case you bugger one up, which I probably would. Boy, I don't know. This might be not the right seal for here. I'm just looking for the housing here. Believe it or not, that's aluminum. Try not to get any inside of there, but it's not working too well. Nothing like a piece of fresh dirt to rip out a brand new seal. I'm going to take this whole housing off here anyways. I just wanted to see if this is the right one. Looks kind of big. That's not the seal for that. Unless there's another one in here somewhere. That's definitely not the right seal for there. Well, I think it actually is, but it comes in from the other side. So it actually comes from the back side and sits in there against this housing. So I'm gonna have to regardlessly get this housing off too here. So that's fun. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, it sits from the back side. This is actually, the seal sits in here in this little housing, it looks like. Right in there. Well, maybe tonight we'll just get this cover off, and it looks like I'll have to take this governor assembly, all the arm and everything off of here too, which is just basically the spring, and then the linkage is already free because I didn't stick it back in the carbonator yet because I figured I was going to have to get this off of here. So that looks like 1/2 inch. Alright, I'm just going to finish up tonight by getting this cover off. Hopefully there's not a whole lot more that I'm not seeing in here. It's kind of a weird bolt down in the bottom there. You almost think that's like a drain bolt, which it could be. I think I've even got a gasket for this part when we put her back together. Oh, I had all that oil down there that was sure tight enough. Okay, imagine they're all the same length. Oh, very, very dirty though. Holy smokes. Yeah, they are different lengths, of course. Of course they are. Why would they not be? Short one. Another short one. Those are both the same. Short one, and that one's a long one for some reason to go way inside. And this one, the bottom. Oh, could be a short one too. It's just a shorty as well. Okay, so how am I going to remember? Long bolt. Chief long bolt. Really long bolt. Doesn't look like anything special though. 5/16 or something. And those two are shorter bolts. Oh boy, I'm not gonna remember that. Okay, this is probably well glued on by the looks of things. So, don't know if they give you any pry areas on this or not, but big thick gasket on here, it's hard to get underneath it. Oh geez. Oh! Okay, I think we got her, bud. Alright, so there, I was correct. There is the seal inside there. Okay, well, we got a lot of cleaning up to do here now. This gasket's not much good now. Oh boy. And the other seal I'm looking at too is in here, I believe. That's really loose in there, I don't know why. That's your governor system there though, right? Little weights in here. My towel go, I don't want to get anything all dirty. Little weights in here though. Ooh, don't be doing that. little weights in there that push out and push on this little fork here, which advances your throttle when it's getting hard, we'll say. Boy, I got a lot of stuff to clean up before I'm ready to put this back together. I need a cleaner towel. I think the governor's probably all right. You just want to make sure that, not to sound rude, but you want to make sure your balls are round. You know what I mean? Not kind of gone funny shaped. And these are actually a little bit around in there. It's kind of hard to show you all that, but I think we'll just leave all this together. Yeah, just leave her like that. Stay. Okay. So yes, this guy here. Let's get this out again. Oh, almost knocked you over. That should come through there. And that's your seal. That's your seal there, how that works. And it doesn't feel terrible bad, but it does have a couple of rips maybe. Yeah, there's a couple of rips on the front of it there. So I'm going to change it whenever we get to that part. And then dig into this governor as well. Governor lever here, and see if we can get that out. I think actually I can just take this bolt out of here and then that whole thing will slide right out. Fix that seal too. It's awful loose in there. Maybe the seal will help for a wee while, but we'll see. Alright. Well, yes, we got a mess here. And that gasket was working good. It's sealed right down. Well, that's going to take a bit of finagling to get that back off. That might be interesting. Sometimes they'll find a good spot and just peel right off. Sometimes not. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot of cleaning on this, but doesn't look like anything's leaked past that though, so that's good and dry and clean. So it's just got to be these couple little seals up there that were just doing it, you know. Oh bother. But that's quite a little assembly there, isn't it? Little bearing in behind there too. There's the balls inside there, so you want to look for any like flat spots. These actually are looking, there's one little flat spot there, see them? I don't know if you can see that flat spot. That's not good. Oh, well, maybe just leave her at that though. If I was going to be driving her like 10 million miles, I probably would change it, but gears inside there driving everything. That actually just sits right tight to that thing. That seems kind of strange. Oh well, this I guess gets a lot of oil on it here too for helping, you know, not wear this out against that little fork. Yes, fun. Okay, well, I got a lot of cleaning here to do, all these pieces. That's gonna be fun getting that off. I'll have to actually get a scraper maybe and put a towel kind of right in or something there so you don't get too much junk in there. I can take this right off when I'm doing it, I think though. You can see right into the bottom of the oil pan in there. I don't think you guys can maybe see that, but I can see right into the bottom of the oil pan in there. So it's nice and clean because we've had that off already, so cool. Well, that's all the damage we can do tonight. I gotta clean up and head her home, I guess. Well, that's it for tonight, I guess, for that. We got a lot of cleaning to do. Oh boy, I got a lot of cleaning to do. And yeah, that's good for there. That is the right seal. I show you the seal here. Ooh, hello, rock. This is the right seal. So if I get that in the right spot here, that fork will come out, and then we'll bash this one in, and a little better seal with the spring on it, where this one, well, it does have a spring there, but it's buried a little more. That seal's getting pretty hard though. This one's nice and soft, so She's due. She is due. And this thing, holy smokes. In here I got this pin, I'll show ya. And of course the bushing. Oh, this looks a little different to me. Looks way too wide. Maybe that's what they're using now. That's the new pin. Boy, oh boy, that's supposed to thread in there too. And oh, you know what it is? It actually is threading in. I think. Get out of here, Skeeter. Super fine thread, so. Oh boy. Okay, well. What do you do when you live in a shoe, eh? I don't know. I don't know whether it'd be a good idea to put some kind of thread locker stuff on that too in there. I'm going to have to see how bad those threads are whenever we get that out. But that bushing doesn't seem right. Maybe that's supposed to go in the middle here. There's bushing in here too, I think. Fun stuff. I don't know. I'm not liking that a whole lot, but I got a lot of grease in this thing from over the years. That we'll have to probably hit it with the pressure rubber. That's a new one for you. Pressure washer first, just to see and get all this muck off. Like, there's so much crud in here. Holy jumping! It's terrible. Should be able to get a lot of that off, and then down in here try to get a lot of this crap off too, and then take her into the parts washer and let her soak in that for a while. Try to get her back to the metal, and then into the sandblaster. Get it all sandblasted off, then into the primer. Get the priming going on her, and we'll red paint her. She should be lovely. But yeah, look at this, eh? Slotted, not slotted. The one that was holding, spinning inside the radiator was the really. Anyways, that's as far as we can go tonight. Throw that seal in there for that. And oh yeah, and this little box here with this pin. I've got the little seal for the governor arm. A wee guy, so that's what that's for. Alright, stack up the boxes for now. We're not quite ready for it all yet. What is that part? Oh, some more of those exhaust manifold doohies and that, I think. Ooh. Ooh. That can't be the right one for there. Uh-oh. I might not have that gasket. I've got another front main seal though, and then rear seals. They don't seem to be leaking, which is good. That, I don't think that's the right gaskets for there. I'm gonna probably have to make one for that, I think. Something's telling me I'll have to make one of these. And that'll be fun, doing that. Or just silicone it. I'm not too sure what I want to do there yet. But anyways, what a mess. So next time you see this, it'll probably be all clean, nice, ready to go. And then we'll clean this, and I'll probably won't paint it. Well, maybe I'll paint it. And then put the seal in it after. Seals, 2 seals. Holy smokes, what a lot of work I gotta do here to clean this up. Holy cow, I can't put it back together like this. That would just be terrible. But anyways, holy smokes. But then after that, she should be all good. I don't know about this bushing though for this pin. Something doesn't seem right there. This bushing here, I think it's for the axle. It's even got a split in it so it fits tight, right? I think it's for, yeah, it's definitely for that one. So what do you do with the other side? It doesn't get one? Don't know if I like that idea or too much. That's what we're doing though. That's all we got. We don't have a bushing for in here. Oh dear, we'll have to assess that when we get to it. But that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and you guys have a good day. What a mess we're into here. Oh.